Yo, what is going on, guys? It's C-Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. Today we're going to be going over 99 overall Signature Series Jeff Bagwell. This card was obtainable as a 7th inning program boss and no longer is, I don't think. You might be able to get enough stars from the SIG team moments if you haven't done them yet. Regardless, I would just look for him on the marketplace. He's currently selling for around 70,000 stubs. So with that being said, I'll get right into the review. As expected, this card is, in my opinion, a Tier 1 first baseman. One of the best first base options in the game, but I'll just address the elephant in the room in that he is not as good as Frank Thomas or Lou Gehrig, who are kind of in their own class at the top of the first base tier list. So, but he's definitely still Tier 1, definitely still a really good card. The things I noticed with Bagwell that were really nice were the fielding and the speed. He has the same speed as Lou Gehrig, so not really that fast, but definitely more significant than Frank Thomas. And his fielding was really good. He really didn't have any bad animations for me whatsoever at first base, which was nice. As far as hitting, this card raked as is expected by his stats. I will say on Legend it was a little tough because his PCI was smaller than I was expecting it to be, kind of in general, and that's the one knock that I have on this card, is that it seemed like his PCI was kind of small for what his attributes might say. But if you connected with this card, it was a hit. Definitely not home runs that often. A lot of my good squared ups were singles and doubles, but sometimes they were absolute moonshots, so I guess that's kind of how the game rolls. But couldn't really tell if my inputs were affecting like my OPS, but they were definitely affecting my average. Good swings with this card will get you on base at the very least, so I think this card is really good. I think that he is definitely a Tier 1 first baseman, as I've said, but the problem is Lou Gehrig is currently selling for around 10,000 stubs more than this card, and Lou Gehrig is far and away better than this card because, like I said, Frank and Lou are kind of in a class in their own, and Frank Thomas is free, obviously, so kind of a tough spot for this card, but definitely more than viable. Definitely one of the best first basemen in the game, so nothing but positive things to say. I really enjoyed using this card. I will say, as an experience of using this card, he's pretty short, and his batting stance is kind of like weird. I'm sure you guys know the Jeff Bagwell batting stance, but it kind of messes you up in strike zone camera if that's what you hit with, so just something to know. Just kind of funky, kind of like how Carlos Gonzalez's leg kick kind of messes you up in strike zone, but regardless, great card, loved using him. Would recommend if you wanted to try him out. So as always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and we'll rate him compared to how much he costs. So how he rates in the meta, I'll give him an A-. Like I said, definitely Tier 1, but not as good as Frank or Lou. And for how much he costs, I'll give him a B, just because I think his price point is right around the same as Lou Gehrig's, like I said, and you can get Frank Thomas for free. So just first baseman is just really tough this year, but I think this card is good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card review. Let me know down in the comment section below who you want me to review next. Enjoy the clips after this, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's in there easily. It's very high. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Strike. Loud contact by Bagwell, and a ball carrying well to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone.
Top level arm like this.
Here we go. Loud contact by Bagwell, and a ball carrying well to left. And that one is gone on a two. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.